Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books, because I do. I love books. Okay, today we're gonna do my beginning March book haul. I may do 2 book hauls this month, but I don't know. I've been trying to buy less books. So, before we get into this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books I have down here. 2 of them came from subscription boxes, and the other ones I bought. So, but I just went in on Audible and went crazy town. So I want to read you guys. I want to tell you guys what I bought on Audible. Now, a couple of these books are LGBTQIA young adult books. I just did the LGBTQIA plus book tag yesterday to, I pre-filmed it while I'm gone in Florida, so you guys can stay tuned. That'll be coming up. And while I was doing it, I was like, I don't read as much LGBTQIA fiction as I used to read, and I think maybe I need to do a little bit more of that. And I actually also said that I was going to, for the month of June, which is Pride Month where I live, I'm actually going to make a committed effort to read a lot of books that month of the LGBTQIA plus spectrum and really educate myself on areas of things that I don't know about, where I, haven't read a lot of like asexual characters and things like that. So I'm excited about that. The other thing I want to tell you, the other notice that I'm going to give you is that I have decided that I'm going to start something new on this channel, okay? Other than start a new channel, if you watch my vlogs, and I mentioned this on my vlog last night, I love movies, okay? I love movies. And I love movies as much as I love books. And I wanted to start a channel where I reviewed movies, and then I was watching this guy, Alistair, who I've shouted out a couple times in my videos. He and his husband, Zach, I adore them. I watch their videos. I consider them friends. They're very nice guys. He started a channel called Alistair Reviews It, and he's doing like books and movies. Well, I had also noticed that like Richard at Richard's Media Geek, he does books and movies. And so I was like, I'm gonna start doing movies on here too. Now, it's gonna stay, the majority is gonna stay books on here, but I think I'm gonna either do like Film Fridays or Cinema Saturdays. Now, here's the thing. Every movie that I review on here will either be a movie that comes from a book, is related to a book and somehow, or is something about the writing world. So for example, I just watched the documentary about Joan Didion on Netflix. Joan Didion is one of our, most prolific writers of our time, and I was just blown away by this documentary. So the first one that I do, which will either be Friday or Saturday of this week, I am going to do about Joan Didion and the documentary. So if you want to go watch it before I do the video, go check it out. It's amazing. It's on Netflix. It's free over there, whatever. So let me know what you think about that new idea in the comment section below if you guys like that. I don't want it to be where it's like 3 days a week I'm doing movies, 3 days a week I'm doing books, because quite frankly, I don't watch that many movies that I could be doing that many reviews, unless I was pulling reviews from the past. So, let's get right into this, and let's talk about the audiobooks that I recently purchased. The first one that I got was called The Dangerous Art of Blending In, and it is by Angelo Sermilis. I don't know anything about these books, okay? Oh, the next one is called Meddling Kids, and it's by Edgar Quintero. And I have seen this at the bookstore, like, every time I go there, and I want to get it. And it's kind of like another one of these, I don't know, you guys, if you've read it, let me know what you think in the comment section below. A lot of people told me they did not like this book, but it looks like something that I would want to read. The cover looks really fun. It's, like, very colorful and has these kids on it. But apparently it's like Stranger Things or, like It by Stephen King. It's like one of these books where they were kids when they were in high school and there was like this detective deal going on, mystery, and then it flashes forward to when they're older. So I think this will be good. I'm excited about it. And then I got Noah's Song by Jacqueline Osborne. Noah's Song and The Dangerous Art of Blending In are both LGBTQIA books. And then I got The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner, because I had read a previous Jeff Zentner book, and I really, really like him, but I've been meaning to read The Serpent King. I have it over there forever. I've been meaning to read it forever, and it was cheap on Audible, and I was like, I'm just going to get it and listen to the Audible version of it. And then I also got We Now Return to Regular Life by Martin Wilson, and that is another LGBTQIA book, and it's supposed to be really, really good. It's been highly hyped. Highly hyped on Audible. So those are my new Audible books. I'm very, very excited about that. If you have recommendations for audiobooks, put them below and tell me why you think that I should read them. I'm always looking for new audiobooks. In fact, The new, I'm going to mispronounce his name, Chris Bohegan book comes out soon, and it is called The Flight Attendant. It's supposed to be like the newest mystery, and that's what I'm going to be listening to when I go to Miami in 2 weeks. I'm super excited. Okay, I have my ring light on today, and it is like really, really like a little too bright, don't you think? Okay, they're like a little bit more normal. So, the first book that I got, and he actually did a free Kindle giveaway. If he wants me to mention it again, I will. But this is from Nick Dream. This is his book called Indohuman, Love versus Duty, Book 1. And he sent it to me. Hey, Nick. He's such a nice guy. He has communicated with me a lot. He knows how to approach a booktuber and ask them to show his book or whatever. He wasn't pushy. He was super nice about the whole thing. He just did a giveaway, and I told him I would show this in a haul before then, but I didn't end up doing a haul before. So let me read this to you. Indohumans are not destined for love. It is against the ancient rules. 18-year-old Adam Vanhoff is about to be one of the last known Indohumans left on Earth as his dying... Did I already show this in a book haul? I feel like I already showed this in a book haul. 18-year-old Adam Vanhoff is about to be one of the last known Indohumans left on Earth as his dying grandfather rushes to complete his training as a supernatural hero. These superhuman hybrids, descended from the ancient Greeks and Romans centuries ago, live concealed among us, sworn to protect mankind and safeguard an almost forgotten secret that is rooted back to the creation of man and the universe. Alas, the life and path an Indohuman must follow is lonely and dangerous, especially for a teenager trying to unravel the mystery that his ancestry hides. Gods, vampires, werewolves, fallen angels, or just the creation of an unstable mind. An ancient evil is awakening, and even though he doesn't know it, the world needs Adam now more than ever. But Adam also needs love, so when he meets Evie, Adam and Eve, the girl of his dreams, a difficult choice must be made. Indohuman, Book 1 by Nick Dream. I'll try to link these below if I remember. The next book I got as part of my Page Habit, my last Page Habit unboxing, so if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I lost my mind when this book came out. And that is The Apocalypse of Elena Mendoza by Sean David Hutchinson. I'm not even going to talk about what this book is about because I can if you guys want. I'm so excited. And it has annotations in it from the author because it is from Page Habit, which is amazing. This can be, 16-year-old Elena Mendoza is a product of a virgin birth. This can be scientifically explained. It's called parthenogenesis. Peter. But what can't be explained is how Elena is able to heal Freddie, the girl she used to have a crush on for years, from a gunshot wound in a Starbucks parking lot. Or why the boy who shot Freddie, David Combs, disappeared from the same parking lot minutes later, getting sucked up into the clouds. What also can't be explained are the talking girl in the front of a tampon box, and the reasons that David Combs shot Freddie in the first place. As more unbelievable things occur and Elena continues to perform miracles, the only remaining explanation is the least logical of all. That the world is actually coming to an end and Elena is possibly the only one who can do something about it. I've heard so many people talk about this book. Dylan the Reader 5 loved this book. I am so excited about this. So, the next book I just actually got at Half Price Books yesterday, and that is The Marvels by Brian Selznick. Now, if you have been watching my videos recently, you know I am become a super fan of Brian Selznick. He's the one that does, hold on a second, let me pick a good one. He's the one that does these pictures in his books. I mean, they are so beautiful, aren't they? So, this is a book that's told in two parts. I have his other two right now. I am reading The Invention of Hugo Cabret, and then I have his next one, which I can't remember what it's called, and then I'm going to read this one. They're very quick reads, you guys. I just haven't been picking them up a lot. In this magnificent reimagining of the form he originated, two standalone stories, the first in nearly 400 pages of continuous pictures, the second in prose, together create a beguiling narrative puzzle. The journey begins on a ship at sea in 1766 with a boy named Billy Marvel. After surviving a shipwreck, he finds work in a London theater. There his family flourishes for generations as brilliant actors until 1900, when young Leontis Marvel is banished from the stage. Nearly a century later, Joseph Jervis runs away from school and seeks refuge with an uncle in London. Albert Nightingale's strange, beautiful house with its mysterious portraits and ghostly presences captivates Joseph and leads him on a search for clues about the house, his family, and the past. A gripping adventure and an intriguing invitation to decipher how the two narratives connect. The Marvels is a loving tribute to the power of story from an artist at the vanguard of creative innovation. It is gorgeous. I can't wait to read this. Okay, and you guys, I have no idea who sent this to me, okay? All I know is it has this card in here that from a library card that went around, but it was from Thrift Books. So whoever sent this to me, I need you to let me know that you sent this to me in the comment section below. I owe you such a huge thank you, okay? Linda Berry, one of the most forthright, cartoonists of our generation, okay? Cartoonist storytellers. I adore her. I love everything about her. Her Marlis and Maybon cartoon stories, Everything is Magical, or whatever it's called, the Down the Street Kids. I mean, they have like changed my life forever. My friends and I used to read them back in the day. This novel is her only novel. It's called Cruddy. I loaned this to somebody years ago, and I haven't been able to find it since, and I don't think they ever gave it back to me. And it's one of the reasons why I don't loan books out as much anymore. I just give them away if I do. But anyway, I mentioned it in a vlog that I wanted to find it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And like 4 days later, it showed up on my in my P.O. box. So whoever you are that sent this to me, you are fantastic. On a September night in 1971, a few days after getting busted for dropping acid, a 16-year-old curls up in the corner of a ratty bedroom and begins to write. Now the truth can finally be revealed about the mysterious day long ago when the authorities found a child calmly walking in the boiling desert covered with blood. The girl is Roberta Robinson, and her rant against a world bounded by the cruddy top bedroom of a cruddy rental house on a very cruddy mud road soon becomes a detailed account of another story, one that she has kept silent since she was 11. Darkly funny and resonant with humanity, Cruddy masterfully intertwines Roberta's stories, part Easy Rider and part bipolar Wizard of Oz. These stories, the backbone of Roberta's short life, include a one-way trip across America fueled by revenge and greed, and a vivid cast of characters, starring Roberta's dangerous father, the owners of the Knocking Hammer Bar, and runaway adolescents, with a teenager's eye for freakish detail and a nervous ability to make the most horrible scenes seem hilarious. Cruddy is a stunning achievement. Cannot wait to read this again, you guys. I haven't read this in years. And it actually reminds me of this other book, and I can't remember what it is. Who can remember this book? It's something Bone, and it's, I can't remember, oh my God, it's the guy that wrote, they made one of them into a movie. But it's about two boys that run away. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Oh God, it's so good. Oh, I can't remember what that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. So anyway, I can't wait to read this. Thank you to whoever sent this to me. And then the last book is one that I've been wanting to read for a long time, and I bought it a while ago and I never put it in a haul, and that is How to Win Friends and Influence People. The first and still the best book of its kind. The only book you need to lead you to success by Dale Carnegie. And the reason I got this was because I feel like every time I go to a convention or some kind of like teamwork thing or whatever, people always say to me, have you read this book? Have you read this book? Have you read this book? I'm like, no. I have absolutely no desire to read this book. Dale Carnegie's rock-solid time-tested advice has carried countless people up the ladder of success in their business and personal lives. One of the most groundbreaking guidebooks of all time, How to Win Friends and Influence People, will teach you 1, the 6 ways to make people like you, 2, the 12 ways to win people to your way of thinking, and 3, the 9 ways to change people without arousing resentment, or Peter's one and only way, just be fucking real. So anyway, I'm excited to read this book only because so many people have told me to read it. I don't know when I'll get to it, honestly. This is not the kind of stuff that I love, so I'll put it over there and we'll kind of mosey through it when I get to it. So anyway, these are my books. I'm very excited about it. Here you go. And yeah, if you have questions about any of these books, let me know. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.